Alright, what is up, you guys? It's the Sandman back at it with a new artist alert, guys. This is Testament, um, thrash metal band, kick ass, super technical lead guitarist. I can't remember any of their names at the moment, but I know the guitarist, especially, super advanced, highly technical person, very theoretically sound. But this band kicks ass, man. I've heard a few of their riffs and snippets of their songs here and there, and these guys absolutely kick ass. So, and I believe a couple of their songs popped up on like my Spotify radio and stuff in the gym and whatnot. Songs like "Practice What You Preach," which I also should do an analysis for because that in itself was a fantastic song. But stuff like that. But this song, I heard the intro and I heard the first couple minutes, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna save this for a reaction because that just started to hit me in a way that I couldn't describe at the moment. So let's listen to the whole thing right now. Let's go. Whoa. I think this is when the vocal is about to kick in, so I'll stop it here. But again, the intro, dun, 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 really beautiful. Like I think those are like sixths or something like that. Those like two note shapes, two note little patterns, just cascading down the neck. Such a again really lovely use of delay. A lot of reverb in here as well, kind of like a slapback effect as well. Very awesome, atmosphere to the whole intro. And again, like just when the guitar kicks in, some really that theme, I totally butchered that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. But like good use of like pinch harmonics, and some of the way he catches these bends, you can tell like he's bend. It's not just a start from the same spot and bend all the way up, but like like the way it's like catching it on the way down, kind of. So it's a really cool effect. Let's listen to that again, man. Such a lot of emotions. Kind of reminds you of like a David Gilmour solo almost, man. Super emotional. Let's go. goodness, such a short chorus, but oh my goodness, that chorus is so brilliant. This is, I think, where I stopped listening to the song when it just popped up out of nowhere, because I know after that chorus, the "I'm so alone," especially, ooh man, but it's not like a despairing, sad, depressed delivery. It's just like an acceptance. It's hard to explain because it's such a peaceful, yet you feel that depression, right? Because the way it's sung, "I'm so alone." The change in like the key, he like shifts up so much. He goes to higher pitch, so it's like a call out. It's like a call out for help almost. But then it follows, "My head's my home. I'll return to serenity," and then it's just like back into like a peaceful flow. So I don't know, man. Um, Yeah, and I love this second verse. The second verse, "This rebirth purity brings a sullen tear right to your eyes. No time for anger, no time for despair. Please let me take you because I'm already there." I love that section so much. Let's listen to it. Hear all the layers as well. I love that note. Dun, listen to the way there's like, sounds like there's chords being picked. There's that slide a lot. That there's like that sliding second guitar on top of the chords being picked. A lot of depth. A lot of depth. Sounds like the ocean. It's like you're deep in the ocean. Like that's what this reminds me of, especially with the reverb and that kind of whole soundscape that's going on here. That bass line. Oh, I love the ascending in the vocal, dun, 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 like the whole thing, and then "Return to Serenity" is like boom, it finally reached the top of the hill. I like that effect a lot. Um, and I love like the childlike, you know, it's weird because a lot of these same themes, like this book that I'm reading called Mastery, Robert Greene, fantastic book by the way. I mean, this book just kind of reignited like that childlike state of mind where you're just like just so curious and just in a state of discovery, and like you're at peace with like all of the constant chaos and variations going on in life and things like that. But then once they grow, kids grow older, especially in this day and age, all access to all kinds of information, all kinds of possibilities. Um, Things are just don't make sense, like the rhyme without reason. You know what I mean? They see through the system that's breeding them, right? Just so they die. So it's really crazy. So it's like retreating back to that state of childlike, vigor, um, can give you that energy to carry on through life and find your calling. So not exactly translates to lyrically what he might have meant to convey here, but it just hits home somehow. So, and I love the double up on this chorus. I really do. That, and I like so many things going on here, man. Let's just listen to the chorus, and I'll point out some parts that I really like inside of it. That bass right there. What a run. Cool. Yes. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. You gotta be kidding me right there. One of the greatest, one of the best I've ever heard. Man. Wow. I'm gonna call out just so I can mention it without forgetting. I gotta call out that little bit that in that third line of the chorus. I love how the bass just operates right there, man. Second line. Oh. Also, I like in the chorus how they have like the follow on adding on layers, right? So alone on top of like the first vocal still going on. It comes to a point where actually like the illusion is like you don't know if it's like the trailing vocal that's like on top or on underneath. Cause like a lot of times you can tell like, okay, this is the backing vocal track and this is the main vocal track. And like, okay, this is the backing vocal track. Like you could pick up on it, but here everything is just melts into the same layer. So it's hard to even pick out which is on top, so it adds like it all melts together so well. So I think this is pretty cool. Now this becomes on top, and that becomes, This is a cool visual too. Just realized. But anyways, unbelievable, man. And I just noticed while I was smiling at that first verse when the fourth verse kicked in, because it's almost like the speaker's acknowledging how awesome that solo was, because it goes second chorus, right? And I'll return to Serenity, boom, and then the solo kicks in, and then after the solo wraps up, after that, just madness, melodic brilliance, chaotic, melodic, slow, all at once, that whole roller coaster of a journey. He says, now that I've taken you to a place far from here. So it's like, okay, I've taken you to that place through the solo, right? Awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. Let's listen to that solo again, man. That's what we're here for. Let's go. Oh, these chords are so amazing too. I like how and there was a predictable pattern that but then towards the end of that lick, it's like kind of spirals out of control in terms of like the rhythmic aspect, but melodically still follows the same line. So that's really cool stuff there. Yeah. Oh, wow. I love this part. And here in this fast run, you can pick out, like, it's so many notes going on at once, right? But like every 8 notes, there's a note that acts as like that whole section, that note for that whole section of notes right there. You know what I mean? So it's like that first note, like there's like, you follow the like home note in each of those little cluster of frets being played right there. So after this, now he sinks his teeth into it right here. Ooh, I love that. Now listen how cool this sounds.
Now that I've taken you to a place far from here, I really must go back. Close your eyes and we'll disappear. Oh, won't you come with me? Salvation we share. Inside of my head now there's room for us.
Yeah, man. This is one of the best songs ever. First off, best solos ever. And the concept behind this is brilliant, because you hear songs about like depression or like getting out of it or like the rut that you're in, all of this, but this one specifically, it talks about retreating inside of your head, into that place within your head that's like that euphoria, that mental like utopia, right? I saw a description like kind of tag the song as like that, retreat into mental utopia, right? And whoever you're with, right? This person could be anyone, right? A friend, a relationship, whatever. into this like place that's so pure, that's so like again an innocent, just like this innocent space, right? To just kind of retreat away from this cold world. You know what I mean? And he's like, now that I've taken you, blah blah blah, I really must go back. Close your eyes and we'll disappear. Um, yeah, awesome stuff. And yeah, he just makes you want to just relax and just sit back. But also, it's just like an outpouring of emotion, man. It's such a really, it works in both ways. It puts you at peace, but it makes you think at the same time, and it just makes you reflect. And I think this is like an unbelievable arrangement here. Everything from the production, I loved the simplicity. Like the production sound like overly advanced or new or like modern, you know, with all the technology, but like the style is just so good because it's like you're in a hall, right? It's like in a hall. It's like a, I don't know how to explain it, man. I love the reverb. I love the delay. I love just that little slidey guitar thing you hear underneath everything that's going on, but in between sections as well. The you know, um, really great stuff. I mean, shout out to the vocalist too. He's able to this is a very unique voice, man. I love like the um, yeah. I like the way his style, his delivery style is just really cool to me. It's really cool. It's like he's got some swagger to it. It's got a little bit of swagger to it, so I like that. Great stuff. Great stuff, man. I gotta look more into these guys and the members and all of that. Especially this guitarist. I think he's a Swedish. His name, I feel like I've seen his name before, and it's like a Swedish name. I don't know, but yeah, it's the Sandman checking out. Peace.